What's up, guys? Dub here, and I decided to change things up. So I've been putting a lot of campaign videos up recently because I want to do, one of my goals is I want to do an entire kind of campaign thing for you guys. It was actually about like 10 months ago, I did the Skyrim, it was Dawn Guard? No, I don't think it was Dawn. It was one of them. I did the entire campaign. It was one of the expansions. And that was kind of step one. This time, I've decided I want to do all of Ghosts, all trophies, and I know you guys are watching it. I've been putting up those videos for like the past two straight weeks, but I decided to change it up a little bit. Because campaign, guys, honestly, it's kind of boring. I don't expect you guys to watch it. It's much more of a to myself, I can do it kind of thing. So what you guys are watching is a gameplay of, this is just normal domination on Sovereign, if you guys couldn't figure that out already. It's not a best gameplay, guys. I'm not going to show you guys like, oh, I got a chem strike or some shit like that. When I'm talking too hard, it's hurting my throat. I'm a little sicky. I know, I'm terrible at this getting sicky thing. But it's a very high-paced gameplay. Rocking with the Bison, it's a 50-plus kill gameplay. Now, guys, don't get me wrong. I get a couple decent streaks in this one. Obviously, I'm running the support package right now. It's SATCOM, Squad Member, and Oracle. But, yeah, it's a really high-paced gameplay. That's one reason I really like it. I'm running a lot of low-level perks, so I'm moving a lot, kind of stuff like that. No really overpowered perks, just kind of getting destroyed with the Bison. But I believe on this one, I'm actually with my Bison. I can't remember. I'm not sure if it looks. I think I'm actually using rapid fire. And that's why my aim is kind of going a little crazy as I shoot. But anyways, just a change of pace, showing you guys some multiplayer. I wanted to talk about one thing right now. So a lot of you guys know I go to school. I go to college. I go to Boise State University. Absolutely love it. But then I also grew up around the area, so, you know, that was part of the reason. But anyways, I go to school. I'm getting my degree in mass communications and journalism. I'm also getting my little side emphasis degree or whatever in production, specifically media production, which is, you know, videos, what I'm doing right now. But normally my books are not very expensive, honestly. The past couple semesters, I've been rolling, getting my books for, you know, spending about 50 bucks a semester in books. I've been pretty good, you know, Amazoning it, finding friends that have the books, things of that sort. But, man, this semester, guys, I'm rolling almost 600 bucks for my books. It is ridiculous. And yeah, I just want to point out, I'm on an 11-point streak. That's 12. I'm close to my Oracle, and we have 38 points. So yeah, just to give you guys an idea of how paced this gameplay is going to be. But yeah, you know, I'm not completely unfamiliar with these really expensive book semesters. That's what my friends and I always call them, book semesters. Because actually, before I was a mass comm journalism studies, I was actually mechanical and biomedical engineering. So I'm not unfamiliar with really expensive books. So I just want to ask you guys, like, first off, if you guys go to school, like, what do you guys go to school for? It'd be awesome to know. And second off, do you guys ever just have the random semesters that, like, them book costs are just, man, the book costs are real. Holy shit. Now, I'm currently working on not spending $600, going through Craigslist, things of that sort. And then also, guys, I want to ask you kind of like a part 2 kind of thing. Where do you guys get your books? Tell me, give me suggestions. I'm not a fan of renting books, personally. And I ran out of ammo right there. It's unfortunate, but it was going to happen. I'm not a fan of renting books, personally, because I'm already nervous enough, usually. Really? I do not remember that happening. I'm usually nervous enough, like, making sure my books don't get ripped and things of that sort. Not that I'm rough with them, just that, you know, you don't want to ruin something that costs so much damn money, especially when it's required for a class and things like that. But I'm afraid of doing the whole rent a book, it's not good enough, we're going to charge you 60 bucks. And then on top of that, like, what if I do rip it or something like that? I've had books, you know, the fronts get ripped, whatever, and then all of a sudden the people you rent it from is like, oh no, it's going to cost you the other 80 bucks plus, you know, maybe that's some weird insurance or something like that. So I'm not a fan personally of renting books, even if it is through the university bookstore. I'm not saying I haven't done it. There's sometimes you just gotta do it for the prices of the books. But I'm just wondering, how do you guys get your books? Mostly, I do Amazon. I find books older on Amazon. I try to get older editions if I can. But yeah, like, what do you guys tend to do? I also just want to talk about, a little bit what I do. Give guys tips if you are either in college or going to college. It is tough. Books. You can spend a lot of money. Fortunately, I go to Boise State. It is not an expensive school by any means, and I don't spend a lot in tuition. It's just kind of how it is, I guess, maybe. Tuition is just cheap for me. I'm in state. BSU is a cheaper university, so I have that working in my favor. And then on top of that, I work, so that kind of pays it off a little bit. I don't get scholarships, but I work a lot, so a lot of that money is not hard to come by, honestly, when it comes to the cost of shit. So I pay for my own school, just in case you guys were wondering. Yes, I do pay for my own school. So the books, it doesn't really bother me that much spending $200-300. That's usual. But that's because I don't spend 40 grand a year going to university. Some people I know do that. Now, I wanted to. I had scholarships to go to a lot of colleges. I was kind of book nerdy, I guess, in high school. But I could have basically went to any college I wanted to. I had really good SAT scores, which I'm very proud of. I aced my math SAT. Yeah, I aced my math SAT, and I'm a comm major now. It's hilarious. But I decided I want to go to BSU, which, I'm so happy of. Guys, one thing I will completely say, do not overlook your in-state universities, even if it is like, I'm not saying like you're big like Texas or Ohio State or anything like that. Guys, don't overlook the littler schools around your area, the close schools, because guys, even though it may not cost as much, it may not be as prestigious, staying close to home where you know people and you're comfortable is a huge deal. That's why I'm happy I do it. But for those of you that don't go to a cheap school like I do, we'll say cheap because I guess it's not exactly like $100 a semester, but it's still cheap related to other schools. How do you guys do books? Are books really expensive for you guys? Because, I think one semester I spent about $800 in books, which is about a quarter of my tuition. Now, that was as an engineering major, so that was not uncommon at all. That was, spending that much in books is not shocking. It happened quite often, unfortunately, more than I would like to admit. But, how do you guys do it? I can only imagine, like, if my books are 800 in a bad semester, that's a bad semester for me. I couldn't imagine what it's like in a bigger school. God, you could be spending thousands on books. That'd be terrible. Or is it completely the same? Is it like usually books are just a couple $100, no big deal? Obviously I don't go to a big university, so I wouldn't know. So yeah, guys, just tell me a little bit about how books are at your university. Or, God, I wouldn't imagine you guys would have to buy books at all in high school, but did you have to? I know I didn't have to. That'd be kind of shitty if you had to. Personally, I would think so. So guys, just tell me a little bit. I'm interested. It got me thinking a lot. Like I said, obviously my books, doing the video production, being a comm major, or I should say mass communication and journalism, because that's technically the title of my degree that I'm getting. Do you guys like have basically cheap books? I guess I didn't really how I want to say that. What do you guys have the struggle that I had as an engineering major, or as I know most engineering majors have? I'm still friends with a lot of my engineering buddies, and man, they still struggle with books. I'm going around and talking to them, and even though a couple of them actually spending more money than they are on books this semester, most of them are like, oh yay, another $600 semester in just books. So yeah, just tell me about, like, how do the books work for you guys? It's kind of a big deal here at, I go to school at BSU because BSU isn't that expensive. It's a great school, don't get me wrong. It probably, education-wise, a great value compared to what I could have gotten at a lot of other schools I was thinking about. But that, I have just this bad feeling in me that there's some people out there that are like, oh yeah, dude, I go to Michigan State, and if I don't spend $2,000 in books, That's nothing. Or, God, heaven forbid, even like an MIT or some tech school like that. Kind of crap they could drop on you. But guys, let me know. That's just what I'm really curious about. Been really thinking about this book thing for a while. This is, let's see, what is this? This is Thursday, I think. I don't know. My schedule's all messed up. I'm working like 3 jobs now, so I'm a little airbrained. But yeah, so it's either Thursday or Friday. I know I'm getting close to the weekend. I'm so excited. But tell me, I just did a little bit of book shopping yesterday. Picked up a couple books. You know, the cheap ones, the $10 little books. But I was really thinking about that. I was talking to one of my buddies yesterday about it. So it just got me really curious, guys. So, like, how are books? Or does your university do something different? Do they have something special going on, maybe? I don't know. Like, they just do it differently, I guess. I don't know. This is up to you guys. But, just, it'd be kind of cool. I'm wondering also kind of how many people actually go to college that are on my channel versus high school, you know, age range kind of thing. I have no idea. I have no idea what you people are. Or wow, what you people are. I hope you're people. Who you people are, how old you guys are. So just tell me, like, do you go to college? And if you do, especially if you guys go to college or something like that, what school do you go to? That'd be kind of cool just for me to know who's watching my channel and shit like that. Are you not even in America? That'd be even cooler for me to know. That's always been interesting to me. Especially if there's, like, someone that's, like, Oxford or something, that way I can do some like really bad British accent just for you. But yeah, so just kind of tell me, do you guys go to school? How do books work? Do books just beat you up every semester like they do me? Well, I guess I can't really say that. It's just really this semester that's really bad. But anyways, guys, we're running down to the end of this gameplay. As you can see, I mean, guys, like I said, I was not promising you a 50-0 gameplay by any means. Just a really fast-paced gameplay with some interesting top questions. It's kind of the goal of everyone, I guess. But, yeah, so let me know. Tell me about your college career and your books. Are books expensive? Should I feel bad for you? As you can see, as the clock rolls down right now, we just died again. Unfortunately. But I went 58 and 34 with 18? Yes, I can read. 18 captures. Holy balls, that's a lot of captures. But yeah, very capture-heavy gameplay. Not even a hardcore game mode. That's usually when I go kind of capture crazy. But look at that. 58 and 34. But anyways, guys, this is Dub, and I'll talk to you later.